right, right now. All right, daily problem time. Right? Easy problem for the daily. Are you ready for it? No, I'm not ready. 1 second. Ooh, all right, now I am ready. All right, here we go. Transformed array. You are given an integer array nums that represents a circular array. Your task is to create a new array results of the same size following these rules. For each index I, perform the following independent actions. If nums I is greater than 0, starts at index I and move nums I steps to the right in the circular array. Set results I to the value of the index where you land. Set results I to the value of the index where you land. If nums is less than 0, start at index I and move absolute value of nums I steps to the left in the circular array. Set results I to the value of the index where you land. If nums I is equal to 0, set results I to nums I to 0, I guess. Return the new array results. Note, since nums is circular, moving past the last element wraps to the beginning and moving before the first element wraps to the end. One shot or 100 push-ups. Man, I can't do 100 push-ups, man. Let's try. I think I can do it, man. But now you make me nervous, Leet Whale. Alright, so I'm gonna make a new thing called results. No, I'm gonna just call it ants, because that's what I always call it, even if they told me the name is results. I'm not gonna follow their rules. So I'm just iterating through to each index, and then let's look at the constraints. So nums I is either -100 to 100, which means we can brute force this, and there's only 100 numbers. So if I have to choose between push-ups or brute force, maybe I'll just do brute force, man. I mean, why would I not do brute force, you know, with the constraints so small? Alright, so or here we go. I guess if nums I is 0, we can just set it equal to 0. It's already 0, but I'll just explicitly state that ants I is 0. If nums I is greater than 0, we do whatever, we go left. And if nums I is less than 0, then we're gonna go, maybe I'll just have this as a direction. Which direction? Maybe, hold on. How do I do this, man? Should I have a direction, or should I just duplicate the code? So I have positive direction going that way, and left would be a negative direction. So then now, how do I do this? I always get for the circular array stuff, I always get a little bit confused on what to do, like to do it like nicely with modulo and whatnot. So I'm gonna be a little bootleg because LeetWhale said I have to do 100 push-ups. Wait. What should I call this, man? Hey, Sonny Johnson, what's happening from YouTube? How are you doing, man? Can I do that? How do I make sure it wraps around properly? So if this falls below 0, then it should just be equal to n minus 1. And then if it goes past n, LeetWhale, man. If I get this wrong, it's all your fault. What was I doing? So if it goes past the n, then it wraps around to 0. Yeah. Ants I equals to the value where it lands on. Alright, man. Let's see. Is that gonna pass? Should I even check some her typos? I should check. Not even just for typos, but for like silly mistakes, you know. Wait, Rexo, what's happening, man? Dang. Is this a silly solution? Alright, so if num's I is positive, yeah, he go that direction. And then we gotta go that many counts. So why would it start at 0? It shouldn't start at I, first of all. And then let's see. Dang, LeetWhale. If I have to do 100 push-ups, it's gonna take me like 10 days, man. Wait, there's a typo there too. Look at that. Alright, two incorrect things I've already seen with my eyeballs. Is that everything? Am I using I's and J's correctly? Do I even use J here? I don't need to use J. Let me just make sure. So set the results I to the value of the index where you land. Yeah. Alright, here we go, man. I'm gonna send it. For 100 push-ups. Yeah. Oh, I was a little bit nervous. It took a little while for the thing to pop up, man. I'm happy I don't have to do 100 push-ups because I was gonna actually do them. Suspense. Yeah, I was actually gonna do 100. Not right now, but I would have done 100 push-ups and recorded it and sent you a video, man. Yasuda, what's happening? Welcome. Alright, what's next? Should we do Leet Rooms? Because I don't know what else to do. Oh, have you guys seen the new LeetCode feature? You can follow people. Dang, I got 5 followers. You can follow people. I just saw this earlier when I saw Aweiss's name. I don't know what followers do. Maybe eventually you can see their feeds. Maybe LeetCode's watching my stream, man, because I was working on a similar feature for LeetCode on my website. Anyways, I'm interested to see what they do with these followers. Dumpy Don, welcome to the party. What are we doing today? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do elite rooms. Maybe we'll do elite rooms right now. Let's do easy, medium, hards for 45 minutes. Yeah, that's what we should do. Here's elite rooms. I'll pin this message. Everyone on YouTube. I don't know how to pin messages, but oh, I can pin messages just like that. Alright, we got 4 problems. I'll just go through them in order. Maybe I have a chance at solving all of these. A number after a double reversal. Reversing an integer means to reverse all its digits. For example, reversing 2021 gives us 1202. Reversing 12300 gives us 321, as the leading zeros are not retained. Given an integer num, reverse num to get reversed 1, then reversed 1 to get reversed 2. Return true if reverse 2 equals num, otherwise return false. I'll make this function to reverse a number. How are we gonna reverse it? Do I cheat? I'm gonna cheat, man. I'm just gonna turn it into a string. Wait, and then I'll reverse the string. And then I'll return string to integer. That is a little bit cheating, but it's an easy problem. We're allowed to do that in easy problems. And then so we reverse that, then we reverse that, then reverse, or we do that. Alright, I'm just gonna send that. Q1, too easy. What else do we got? What else do we got? Oh, it's a race. Brett is in here. Leet Whale is in here. Piyush is in here. Alright, here we go. Q2. Q Ultimus is in here. How you doing, Q? Last moment before all ants fall out of a plank. I'm done racing to the rest of them already. Dang. Oh, you're only solving. Dang, how you do that in 1 minute? No, not even. How do you do that in 10 seconds? Is it an old submission? Hey, Brett, how many problems have you solved on LeetCode? Are you starving for more problems, man? Is it like a goal to do every problem like other people have? Alright, I think I can solve this one though. Last moment before all ants fall out of a plank. We have a wooden plank of length n units. Some ants are walking on the plank. Each ant moves with a speed of 1 unit per second. Some of the ants move to the left, the others move to the right. When 2 ants moving in 2 different directions meet at some point, they change their directions and continue moving again. Assume changing direction does not take any additional time. When an ant reaches one end of the plank at time t, it falls out the plank immediately. Given an integer n and two integer arrays left and right, the positions of the ants moving to the left and the right return the moment when the last ant falls out of the plank. I don't have that goal. I'm at 1724. Oh, dang. That's not too much more than me. Let's see. 1484. One day I'll maybe get up there. Alright, so I know this problem. When was the last time I solved it? Last year. It looks like I solve this problem every year. I know this problem has a little observation where it doesn't matter if the ants collide, because I don't remember why, but it's like they kind of just, you can think of it, they just walk through each other. So, right? So then the moment the last ant walks off the plank, it would just be the ant that is furthest from the end or something. So like left, right. I guess it's just the maximum number in left and right or something. Wait, let me think about that. What do these numbers mean, man? What is left and right? Oh, these are the indices that they're at. So the left one would be the max here, and the right one would be like the max. Yeah, I can do this one. So the ones to the left, I don't even need index. For every number in left, it's that, and then for every number in right, it's maybe that. The only reason I know that the ants basically walk through each other is because I probably drew this 5 times in my life, and I remember explicitly every time I do this, I draw it out and the ants just walk through each other in my simulations, you know. So let me see if this is right. I'm not sure if I ever solved it like this though. Wait, can I? I don't know, man. I don't ever remember it being this easy, but I'll see. A little bit skeptical, but it works. Now I'm curious, what the hell did I do all those years, man? TLB miss, what's happening? Man, reaching Guardian is so tough in this LLM economy. Yeah, I don't want to say it, man, but I'm pretty sure I've given up on the Guardian goal because of LLMs. I hate to say that, even though I think it shouldn't really change, because I know for Guardian, alright, I know I had a chance at hitting Guardian without learning some of the crazy algorithms, you know. I'm like, alright, if it was 2 years ago, I think I'd have a chance to hit the Guardian without learning like segment trees and things like that. I could just do really well on Q1, 2, and 3, and that would probably get me Guardian. But these days, I think if I need Guardian, I have to do segment trees and I have to do rolling hashes and all of that. So I don't know if it's the right choice to not go for Guardian, because it's just like 2 or 3 algorithms I have to learn before I get Guardian and practicing and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's just a little bit discouraging knowing that I have to learn more to get something that I was so close to getting before. I've stopped giving after reaching night at 1851. Nice, congrats on night. That was a big goal of mine for a long time. And then I got stuck at night. I was doing just 3 in under like 30 minutes before could give you Guardian. Yeah, I think so. I just lost 3,000 on Google earnings. What do you mean you lost it, man? We're doing some type of crazy option stuff, Steven Sagaball. It's down. I mean, yeah, but it doesn't mean you lost money. I think Google generally beats expectations and then they go down anyways after earnings. I think I've noticed that pattern. UG, what's happening? What is Guardian? Guardian is a rank if you do the LeetCode contests. You're given a rank. There's only 2 ranks. Well, there's 3 ranks. The first rank is unranked. You're just a nobody. The second rank is you're a knight. You're a LeetCode knight. The third rank is you're a LeetCode Guardian. Guardian is the highest rank. You need to be in the top, like, I think it turns out to be around like top 1% of LeetCode or something. Well, yeah, just about top 1%. And Guardian would be about top 5%, roughly. No, wait, did I say that wrong? I don't know what I just said. But Guardian is top 1%, Knight is like top 5%. Top 1% above all 1600 ratings? Is that what it officially says? Maybe. Maybe not. But like it says, top 25% site-wide above 1600 rating for Knight. But when you account like all ratings, it turns out to be around top 5%. I think Guardian might be different. It might be top 5% among 1600 ratings. But there's a lot of people that's not 1600 rated. Alright, here we go. Next problem. Delete columns to make sorted. Part 2. You're given an array of n strings, strs, all of the same length. We may choose any deletion indices and we delete all the characters. Wait. Timeout. I wanted to know how I solved Q2 the previous times each year. Like, I saw this so many times. I wanted to see how I did it because I don't ever remember it being this easy. What the heck? I did it the same way last year, man. Alright, 2 years ago. Maybe I don't remember it being that easy because it's so easy. I don't even need to remember it. It looks like I solve it the same every time, man. But the first time I solve it is probably when I made that realization that the dang ants just walk through each other when I simulated it. Anyways, I guess it's always been like that. Alright, what's next? Delete columns to make sorted, part 2. You're given an array of n string strs, all of the same length. We may choose any deletion indices and we delete all the characters in those indices for each string. For example, if we have strs equal A, B, C, D, E, F, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and deletion indices 0, 2, 3, then the final array after deletions is B, E, F, V, Y, Z. I see. Okay. Suppose we choose a set of deletion indices answer such that after deletions, the final array has its elements in lexicographical order. That is blah blah blah. Return the minimum possible value of answer dot length. Is this Is this an LIS, basically? Longest increasing subsequence. And then we find the smallest one. And then we take n minus that number, and that's the answer. That's what my mind is going to, because it's basically asking you how many things do you have to delete to make everything sorted. So the deletion indices, nobody cares what the actual indices. Oh wait, actually we do care what the indices are, because we have to delete the same indices from every string. So maybe it's not just the LIS thing. Let me think a little bit more on what we need to do. Let me look at an example. Random human US. How you doing, man? What's the best language for interview nowadays? Interviewed with Java before, but it's too verbose. I mean, the best language is whichever language you know the best. Or also maybe a combination of which language you know the best and which language is acceptable at the job you're applying to. But I imagine if you're interviewing with big tech companies, it doesn't really matter. If you're interviewing with a smaller company, I guess like if it's a Python shop, I wouldn't show up doing like C or something. I hear people say Python. Python is a solid choice. Java is a solid choice. C++, I think, is my choice, but that's because I know C++ the best. Yeah, I don't think it really matters, man, to be honest. I have to say Python is probably the easiest. C++ probably the most challenging, because you could make a mistake in many places, and there's a lot of knowledge for C++. So, but I also think that might be a bonus, because you get an opportunity to showcase your depth of knowledge, and I think C++ allows you to really flex those muscles in some cases. But you could also look silly if you don't know what you're doing, man. Hey, don't defense. What's up? Type eraser sound is muted. I heard it, but maybe my volume is just really low on my computer. Are you guys ready? Type eraser, man. Please fix, man. You hear it next time. All right, here we go. First race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. Dang, I gave you a type racer without being logged in. I like C++, but would only learn it for interviews and show off. Probably worth the time. If you're doing it just for the interview, I don't say you should try and learn C++, man. But I think it doesn't matter what language you choose. Just whichever one you like the most. But yeah, to a certain degree, man. Like I said, if you're applying to a company that has alright, I wouldn't try and apply at Google and use C#. You know what I'm saying? Or something. That's a little. I don't even know if Google uses C#, but if they did, there's not that many people that would probably want to do a C# interview. Maybe it's very similar to Java. They don't. Yeah, maybe. Also, actually thinking of applying to Google. You should apply to everywhere that you can, man. You shouldn't limit yourself unless you absolutely do not want to work for that company. But you shouldn't limit yourself because maybe you think it's too hard or something. You should just shoot your shot anyways. How many problems did you solve till now on LeetCode? I've done about 1,500 roughly. Alright, what am I doing? I gave you this bootleg racetrack that I gotta join on my other account, on my real account. Alright. Warm up. Warm up time, man. Dang. Andy Barth, you almost beat Don't Defense in the warm-up. It's only the warm-up. Don't get too excited, Don't Defense, man. You gotta do it again. They only accept TypeScript, Java, C++, and Python. I tried using C#, but they denied. Dang, I didn't know that. Do they only accept these languages? That sounds crazy to me. But I don't know, actually. Which category those 1,500 problems belong to? What do you mean, which category, man? All categories except union find and segment tree and rolling hash. That's what. DP binary trees, yeah, man. 1,500 problems, man. Like, it must literally be at least one of every category out there. You know, I don't think they have that many problems of one category. So yeah, I just you haven't done any flow or matching problems. All right, not every single category out there, but most of the ones that you'd see in an interview. Not the crazy. Hey, what is this dot up here, man? It's crazy, right? Google uses C++, Java, Python, PHP, and Go. Different front-end languages. What do you mean different front-end languages? I'm pretty sure they use other languages too. Alright. Championship race. I'm gonna start it over here. You guys ready? Man, so many typos for me. Andy Barth 107. Very nice. Who's that in chat, man? What's your Twitch name? Who's Andy Barth? I swear. Are you a champ already? Hey, yo, Andrew J. Barth. There you go. I'm pretty sure you're already a champion. Let me just double check that. Man, I gotta log in to my own website. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Two-time champ, Andrew J. Barth. Or a one-time champ, about to be a two-time champ. Hey, you just, Don't Defense is particularly impressed at his ability to always come second place, man. Don't you worry. I don't have any caps in my leaderboards. Wait, I forget what your WPMs were, man. 107. Alright, the two-time champ, Andrew J. Barth, in the house. Lurkers prevail. Yeah, man. I like to see that. You just come up here and take that spot whenever you want. That was a close race, though, I have to say. All right. What are we gonna do? Can you share the LeetCode? What do you, Mr. DT? What's happened? What do you mean? Oh, share my LeetCode ID. Yes, here's my LeetCode profile. What top tech companies is worth applying in New York City? I don't know. I think Google is hard to beat in New York. There's Meta, Salesforce. Who else, man? Basically, everybody has some type of presence in New York, I think. All of them. And then there's a lot of other companies in New York, like the finance companies too, that, you know. Oh, Hyper, what's happened? How you doing, Hyper? All right. What we're doing? We're doing this Leet Rooms Q3, and I'm not sure how to solve it. I have to choose some indices, but we don't have to specify which indices. We just need to know that we gotta delete some stuff. I wonder if do I just mark every single... Dang, how do I do it, man? Let me think. This one sounds a little tricky. Yushanes. Thank you very much for the follow. Ember After Dark, what's up? Man, you love LeetCode. I don't know if love is the right word, but sometimes I like to do it. I only do LeetCode on stream, man. I don't it's not like when I'm at home by myself, I'm LeetCoding in my boredom. It's not how it goes, man. Necessary evil. Is it evil? What's happened, Het Tennis? People happy. What? What does that look like? Oh, I see. I see what it looks like. Knowledge is power. Sometimes. Alright, I don't know how to do this. Alright, this one says after deleting the first column, everything is alright. Oh, wait. I think I misunderstood the problem. It's not saying that each string has to be lexicographically in order. It's saying, I mean, when I say each character in each string, it's saying the strings have to be in lexicographical order, which changes the problem a lot. So let me think of it now that I understand the problem when it says this. Oh, snaps. 100 strings and 100 characters. So 10,000 characters. How do you do this, man? How do you do this one? Let me think. In the morning, I check my notifications for Type Racer in Simon's Discord. Oh, Jesus, I didn't even send the Type Racer notification in the chat, man. I forgot for that Type Racer we just did. I think I need to create some type of Discord bot that gets triggered anytime somebody redeems Type Racer in the stream and just sends a message immediately. Should be trivial. Yeah, it should be, man. It's just... Yeah, I believe that. I believe that 100%. It's just, I gotta actually do it, you know? So many things are trivial now, don't defense. It's just a matter of you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it, you know? Which is crazy. Can't imagine all this stuff used to be like skilled work. And it's not that skilled anymore. I mean, I guess you need a little skills, but not too much, right? So maybe we have to find the first character. Something like if... I don't want to know, man. I don't even want to do this problem. It's only 50% acceptance rate. Feels like it should be not too crazy, right? Digital Drummer J, how are you doing? And a taste script, welcome. What do you do when Claude can't do it? Man, Claude can do it though. Rana Creed, how are you doing? Thank you, Mr. DT. I'm struggling on this problem though. Nothing... No algorithm stands out to me, but maybe something should. The constraints are small, makes me feel some type of not crazy efficient algorithm. You still doing LeetCodes in this economy? I think maybe you should do even more LeetCodes in this economy. Doing well, working on learning Playwrights, automated web UI testing. Yeah, wait, learning Playwright. Maybe I gotta do something similar. Alright, clearly, if there's a character in a certain index... Oh man. Do I just iterate over each index? And if there is one character out of place, we should just erase that whole index, man. I think that might be it. I think it might be it so much that I'm going to implement it. A 3-stream streak. Thank you very much, Digital Drummer J. Claude can do Playwright better than me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, man. Claude is very good. But as good as Claude is, you still kind of need to guide it, you know. So, alright, we're iterating through the strings. And then if any index is out of order, then I'm just gonna erase that index completely, man. That's what we're gonna do. I should just open a bakery or something. Hey, that's a good idea. People gotta eat, man. I think my family came up on bakeries back in the days, like back in the 1950s or 40s or something like that, man. My great grandparents had a bakery. Was it? Yeah, I think so. What was I doing? Checking each index. So how are we gonna do this? Stars. Wait, what are we doing, man? Actually, I think we should go with the J being in the outer loop, because we want to iterate over each index and then go through each string and check that one index, right? So for every index, we look at that. I'm using Claude to write the tests. Most of the learning is how to properly set it up and using the new Playwright CLI. I think I have some Playwright tests in one of my projects, man. I don't know how Playwright works, but I just press the button that Claude set everything up and the tests run. I'm like, all right. I haven't looked at the test though. I will probably try and figure out how it works too, at a very basic level. All right, so this is the previous character. Actually, I'll just set it to -1, and then I can be like, if the current character is less than, no, if it's greater than the previous character, we got a problem. That means increment my answer, and I guess we can break. I think that's it, man. No, it's not it. How is that possible, man? So I hit the C's. How is A, B, C gonna be like that? Stars I, J. It's greater than the previous. No. If it's less than the previous, that's why. Ooh, but then this one says 0. Oh. I think I see. Let me think. So if we don't find anything, that means we're good. Yeah? Maybe. Fallen learns. How you doing? Wait, don't defense says I use my brain. By using my brain, I mean go and ask chat GPT. Come on. Oh, because Claude couldn't solve it. I see. Because I was about to say, you go to chat GPT first, man. But yeah, that's the backup plan. Or Gemini, I guess, if Claude can't solve it. Oh. Ooh, I see a problem, man. I guess in this case, if it's equal, I'm just gonna say that this is kind of getting janky, but that's a tricky case right there. Streamering, thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. Oh geez, I don't know how to solve this now. I asked Claude what tech deck it created and then to fix a subset of it, and it's been running for 13 minutes. Very good. How do I do this, man? So X and Y. So these are okay, but these aren't. And then G. G and F. And F. I don't know how to do this one, man. Dump it on 5 stream streak. Very nice, thank you. Do you recommend doing random problems or of same category type? MB95. I recommend in the beginning to do them by category and type. So this is like you're building your foundation of knowledge, and I think like targeting the same category and same type of problem in repetition will help you remember that pattern more. So spend some time, focus one category at a time, and then once you think you've done most of the categories, then you start doing random problems to like build that intuition on which tools to use when, you know. If you just start doing random problems initially and you don't have a good foundation, everything will just seem hard and impossible, and it's very discouraging. That's how I started. But if you slowly add to your tool belts and like skills that you know how to use, and you slowly practice each skill individually, then when you get thrown out into the deep end, at least you'll have some practice with the things, you know. Secret Discord invite. What is this? It's exactly what it says, man. It's a secret Discord invite. You've been wasting all your channel points redeeming hydrations when it could have been saving up for the secret Discord, man. I want a web game in Midnight Simon where I compete to solve algos and DS, and another game, 2 team, 1 fixed sandbox, ENV, other team break sandbox for CTF. Hey, maybe I'm working on something like that right now as my secret project. Hey, don't defense. Thank you very much for the hydrates. Give anyone secret Discord if they redeem Type Racer. Come on now. Cheers. Can't redeem Type Racer so quick. Hey, I'm not too sure how to solve this. So was for I have 200,000 channel points. Dang, you're rich. Man, this one is tripping me up. Maybe I should just accept defeat, man. Everybody's solving it. How do you guys do it? I'm gonna peek. I want to peek at Brett first. I give up. Rows and columns. Alright, so you iterate over all the indices, and then you iterate over all... What is this? Set range R -1? Dang, 252. You guys are rich. Millions, you're right. I guess you're... I can't read this, man. Let me try and think. So, I don't know what this means in Python. So if we found a bad one, then we break. If it's not good, but if it's good, what does this mean? For R in wait, R for R in yeah, this is what I'm probably missing in mine. What do you do when they're equal, man? Trying, I gave a lot to Q. Yeah, that's illegal out here, man. Man, thank you very much for the hydrate. All right, let me check Leet Whale what you did for that one I can't do. Don't look at your man. I'm already looking at yours. What do you mean? Don't look. What? What do you mean? I can't read this Python stuff, man. There's a limit to hydrate. Yeah, because the first time I ever put hydrate, everybody tried to spam me and kill me with water poison, man. That's why there's a limit. I learned that real quick. I'm thinking about increasing the limit now since there's been so many hydrates recently. What kind of crazy recursion is this, man? The recursion is unnecessary. That's I submitted after without recursion, and it what in the hell? I mean, I can't solve it, so man, look, there's 11 people on this problem. Crazy. Anyways, the room is up. Should we do another room? Oh, look, I already solved this one too. So, hey, let me check out my latest feature on the website, man. The progress. Oh, look at Dumpy Don with 20 problems solved. Last time I checked, Dumpy Don wasn't this high, man. He's been pumping out work. Leet Whale, 11 problems since I made the scraper thing. Bumping in the last week. Maybe I should have last 24 hours and stuff like that too. But we're solving problems. New room. That's what we'll do. 20 minutes later and still fixing tech. Hey, don't defense. Tell us a little bit more about your setup. How do you work with Claude? Like, are you using the sub agents thing? Are you using parallel agents? Are you using skills? How are you, like, is it prompting you for input in these 20 minutes? Or are you saying it's been going 20 minutes non-stop without prompting you for any input? Because I've only gotten to 20 minutes a couple times, and it's usually when I use Well, it's usually when I have a crazy detailed plan that I've been creating for like a few minutes with prompting, and then I use like super skill or superpowers. It's like a skill you load, and it will break down the plan into like tasks with checkpoints or whatever, and then it will just go about its business for a long time. And each checkpoint, it will stop and it will say, how does progress look? Are we looking good? Should I continue? But I've been wanting to see how long I can make it go on its own without me, like without prompting me. But I don't want to get too caught up in that and just have it go all night, and then in the morning I wake up and there's a bunch of garbage, you know. It had some inline CSS strong type in tech deck. Told him to fix it. Yeah. Hey, what's your what kind of website? Are you talking about your game thing? Your gaming collection thing or something else? I talked to a guy and he told me he has like 5 Claude agents. 1 PM, 1 tester, 1 reviewer, and 2 software engs. Yeah, I've seen people do things like that. I have trouble managing more than 2 agents, man. Maybe right now because there's a lot of input I need to do. There's so many bugs that happens and designs aren't fleshed out properly. But I find myself having to test things that kind of, you know, meticulously, but not too meticulous. And testing is what takes the most time. Like, I don't trust it to just do everything without my input or without me watching it, you know. Game collection site is very good. Do you plan to expand that to have other people use it besides yourself? Hey, I have a website I want to work on, man, but I don't want to say it just yet. Let me write it down before I forget. I thought about this like last night when I was eating a chocolate bar. But should I tell y'all? I don't want you guys to make it. I can have other people use it, but I don't know if anyone would want. So I'm scared for people trying to land a job. Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll keep my $1 million website idea secret for now. What we're doing? We're creating a new room, man. Not talking nonsense. Man, I'm so tempted to tell everybody my $1 million idea. But then I have to think of another $1 million idea. Anyways, here we go. New Leet rooms. $10 million idea, and I'll tell you it's worth it. No. I know it's worth it. I don't need anyone to tell me if it's worth it or not. Alright. Alright, I'll tell you. Remaking GitHub? Nah. The satisfaction of telling chat your $1 million idea is not better than $1 million. Yeah, I agree, Leetwill. So I'm gonna tell you guys. But you guys gotta promise you're not gonna make it. Or if you do decide to make it, you gotta tell me so I can sign up for it. Cause it's gonna be so sick. Hey, Toast Kitten, what's happening? I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but it's called it's something like my top 10 candies of all time. And it's a social media website for people who love candy. Like me, I love candy, man. So you go on somebody's page and they have their top 10 candy list. And that's it. And you can follow other people and you can see all your friends' top 10 candies. And then I can see what all my friends' candies are and I can try all the top 10 candies. Or if I'm going to let's say I'm going to London and I want to be like, hey man, I want the best London candies. I just go on to candyland.com or whatever, and I find somebody, the top candy influencer in England, and I check out their top 10 list because I want local knowledge, and then I try those candies, you know? Sign me up. Candy Crush. Is there a candy in your top 10 list that I could find at my local Walmart? I'm not sure. But I can tell you my top 10 candies, man. Should we talk about that? What if some dictatorship comes and says no candies? Well, I'll move to another country, man. Alright, top 10 candies. If this site was up right now, man, I'm not even sure what my top 10 candies would be. Alright, no particular order. Let me just try and think of some of my favorite candies. I can't even think of any. I'm too much pressure. If I may be blunt, this is a minus $200 idea. I think you would use $200 of Claude tokens on this idea and then not make any money. What are you talking about, man? Think of all the possibilities. How much candy I could find. That's so delicious. Let me think. Man, alright. There's some candy-coated rice. Candy-coated rice in Holland. Oh, these things, man. I put these on my top 10. Maybe because it's exotic for me. Candyman. Whatever. It's basically rice with candy on top. What else is in my top 10 candies? Or maybe not even just candies, but snacks. I really like French fried chips from Japan. What's the brand called? Oh, these ones are real good. I don't know if they're in top 10 though. I really like crunchy chocolate bar. These ones, I like these a lot. Oh, Bobo Bibao. Thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. Fried banana slices. Whatchamacallit are good. Whatchamacallit. I've never had one of these, man. Like, alright. Oh, Q says these are good. Hey, if we had this website, we could all add our top 10 candies and check out each other's lists. And then you can write reviews on it or something. Anyways, that's the $1 million idea. I just finished my religion tier list. What are you talking about, Steven Sagaball? You know, you can't be doing that out here, man. Ranking them? Come on now. Trying to be too edgy. We're just talking about lists. Yeah, we can't be talking about that stuff. Mr. Goodbar is a good one, Q. Yeah, that one is real good. Mr. Goodbar. I don't know why it's so good, but I really like. If I buy that bag of random stuff from Hershey's, I always eat these out first. Were you censoring us? I'm not censoring anybody, man. Alright, Q. What other candies are there? I'll think about my top 10 and then I'll tell y'all in a few days. Anyways, let's do a problem. Everybody's joking around, man. None of these are in Europe. That's why you gotta join the candy list, because if you go you can discover candies you didn't even know existed if you follow somebody who's not from your country, you know. You should quit LeetCode. Why am I gonna quit LeetCode, man? I might quit one day, but not today. My top 5. De La Rosa Mazpan. What's that? What is this? Man, I think we gotta make this. Spend time on your business, write a business plan. I'm writing my business plan right now, man. I'm talking about the business right now, Steven Sagiball. We're brainstorming about this candy list. That's what it's gonna be. Need some water? Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, let me do this problem. I have a comment but can't say it. Alright. K Walks, thank you very much for the follow. If these are the ideas Simon will use to make money as a freelancer, I think you should start working on plan B. What you talking about, man? You guys are not very supportive. Anyways. Can you man, I didn't cage you up, Steven Sagiball. Alright, remove element. Given an integer array nums and an integer val, remove all occurrences of val in nums in place. The order of elements may be changed. Then return the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val. What? Another candy bar I enjoy is Almond Joy. Almond Joy is alright. I don't know if it's on like top 10 list or anything. I'm supportive in a different way. A candy-based website seems like it's what? What are you talking about, man? That is crazy idea. Everybody likes candy. ChatGPT can be supportive. We're gonna be realistic, man. Imagine the candy website is how I become a billionaire. You guys gonna be sorry. Anyways, let me do this problem. I haven't done any LeetCode in a while. Given an integer array nums and an integer val, remove all occurrences of val in nums in place. The order of elements may be changed. Then return the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val. Consider the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val to be k. To get accepted, you need to do the following things. Change the array in nums such that the first k elements of nums contain the elements which are not equal to val. The remaining elements of nums are not important, as well as the size of nums. Return k. What are they talking about, man? We actually have to change nums in place. Bobo Bebo. Watch your eye on sub. What is this, man? I'm gonna have to check it out first. Cheers. I'd watch it regardless if you had said that, by the way. It's Silicon Valley. Man, I'm not watching that, man. It's 2 minutes long. You've seen it? I haven't seen Silicon Valley. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes, but I haven't watched. Which tab was I on? I haven't watched everything, man. Max 30 seconds TV. Yeah. I've seen all the episodes. Dang. I can't watch shows, man. They're too long. Alright, so how is this gonna work? I gotta swap them to the back or something. So if it's equal to val, we need to remove that. So I guess we just swap it with the last character, right? Can I do this? N minus 1 minus count. Silicon Valley is good. The video is what is happening in this stream. I don't know, man. If you're looking to waste a crap ton of time, TV is where it's at. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't watch that much TV. Silicon Valley show is a documentary. What's happened, Brent? I tried to watch Silicon Valley a couple times. I'm just... After about 3 or 4 episodes of most shows, I just kind of lose interest. Should I do a while here? And then... But, alright, how to... If I'm swapping it to the back, can't this go in like a forever loop? Maybe I should swap it to the front. And then reverse after. Let's see if that works. Well, what if the first number is the bad number? Then it's just swapping it with itself. Let me think. $100 gifted if you reach rank 1 in LeetCode, man. That's a real grind for 100 gifted, man. Football. I used to watch football. I quit football, man, because it takes too much time. I want to remain a positive influence on my fellow coders. What? Back should not be val as well. Wait, what do you mean back should not be the val? Man, I'm trying to do this in place. Oh. I know what. I'm gonna just... Wait. Maybe I'll do a while, and then I'll do the n minus 1 minus count, and then I'll also do that. That way we don't go all the way, maybe. And then I don't need this reverse. Let me see if that works. No, it doesn't work. One, two. Why did this not work? Interesting. Rufianini, what's happened? There's no point in practicing with the AI now. Stop feeding this shitty market, this shitty practice. Your pretty keyboard and long hair make no sense anymore. Welcome to the party, man. You sound a little bit disturbed. How are you doing? with LLM agents, is practicing LeetCode worth it? I think as long as companies are asking these questions in interviews, it's absolutely worth it. Who's your top 3 chatters? Everybody, man. Anyways, hope you enjoy your stay, Rufianini. Why do you quit Google? I don't know. Just wanted to do something else. I feel I was there for long enough to know how my future would look, so I wanted to try something else. Did you get your Google fired money? Yeah, I did. I got that money a few weeks ago, so everything is good. Pessimist, yeah. We are going to be unemployed in 2 years. I'm already unemployed, man, so speak for yourself. Do you miss Bach? I never really worked much with Bach. Actually, the last project I did at Google, I don't even remember what I did. I think I had to set up a new Bach node and service with Bach. I had to set up some service, man, and I did the initial version of that service, and then I handed it off to somebody. Do you miss Wiz? Never worked with Wiz. Never did front end. I feel trapped working in Fang bureaucracy. Yeah, kinda. If last element is val, then shift last to 1 left. Basically skips val. Oh. Maybe. Wait, why am I struggling on this easy problem, man? Because everybody's talking to me. So you're saying I can just count how many numbers and then I know to put them in that place. Should I do that? Maybe that's the easiest way to do it, man. So I just count how many things I need, and I just start moving them to the back as I see them. How do I make sure? Basically, AI already fired you. Imagine 2 years you won't be even able to get a job. You'll have to work for startups and do shit. AI generated code for 5 projects simultaneously to get minimum wage. Sounds pretty decent to me, man. Are you a programmer, Rufiani? Or what? Are you using AI right now? Do you vibe code or anything? I'm curious. Like, have you had such great success with the AI that you feel it's coming for everybody's job? Do you miss waiting 30 minutes for your PR to have an issue, so you need to wait another 30 minutes? What are you talking about, man? Talking about Wiz stuff? I don't know. I tried Wiz the first time. You guys call it CLs. Oh, like when you're running the tap pre-submits or whatever. I don't worry about that stuff, man. Yeah, sometimes it's annoying. You know, if I have, so the code I used to work on touches a lot of binaries. So it would trigger unit tests all across the code base, man. And lots of times there's very flaky tests out there. So if I can't submit something, I just force submit, man. That's what I used to do. I used to just, who cares if it fails these pre-submit tests? Just submit anyways. we had to do that a lot on our team because our team's binaries were linked basically across the whole company, man. So some changes would never pass the tests. I have binary readability now. I speak from experience. 2 years and we are gone. I wrote an optimistic scenario. Hey, you might be right, man. You might be right, but I'm just gonna continue doing what I do. Which is not solving problems very good. Wait, first k elements of num contain the elements which are not equal to val. Yeah. So I can just swap them out, right? But I gotta do it in place. So maybe I should just start from the back. I'm struggling today, man. And then if I see that as I move it, it can be fun to do LeetCode just for like an exercise. Yeah, it can be sometimes. Guys, stop fighting. Yeah, don't fight. That's for sure. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, man. Even if you say your opinion a little bit aggressively, I don't really care. As long as you direct your aggression towards me, man. You know? Man, why can't I solve this? I'm tripping. Which test case? This one. I don't know what's happening right now. B. Adiyaro, what's happened? Thank you, thank you. MB95, thank you very much for the hydrates. What am I doing, man? Can't solve LeetCode easy. Why is it starred? Not sure. So I'm looking for the number 2. Oh, come on, man. That's why. My thing is right. They don't want the count of how many numbers are bad. They want the count of the remaining numbers. Jesus. This whole time, man. That's what the problem's been. I just can't understand the problem, I guess. Alright, finally. Longest square streak in an array. Let's talk about snacks again. More fun than LeetCode. No. Hey, Rufiani, man. If you can't just say nice things to people in chat, I'm gonna have to get rid of you. You can say anything you want about me, man, but I don't like if you're talking bad about people in this chat. Maybe I'm too nice out here, but we'll see. Longest square streak in an array. You are given an integer array nums. A subsequence of nums is called a square streak if the length of the subsequence is at least 2, and after sorting the subsequence, each element, except for the first element, is a square of the previous number. Return the length of the longest square streak in nums, or return -1 if there is no square streak. Javier D, what's happened? Length of the subsequence is at least 2, and after sorting the subsequence, each element is a square of the previous number. They gave us Kringles at work? What are you talking about? Let's do something. Alright, man. See you later, man. Have to head out a bit early today. See you later, Q. Thank you for tuning in. Crinkles at work? What are you talking about? Seems like you're here all day. Yeah, I was here earlier. Longest square streak. 10 to the 5th. Let's take it or leave it. No. 10 to the 5th. Danish Kringle pastry. I gotta look that up, man. What do you mean they give you this at work? I'll try that. Somebody just makes them, or they buy them and bring them. Length is at least 2. Alright, maybe this is like... Oh, I think I can solve it. I've already solved it 2 years ago. Top 3 candies are Reese's. Reese's are alright. I think the 10 to the 5 thing is just for allocations. What? Bought them a big box of Kringles. Was there like a Kringles shop near you or something, man? I've never heard of Kringles before. Like butterscotch candies, like... Man, what's that one? What's that gold wrapper one that all the old people eat? I don't remember it, man. Werther's, yeah, Werther's Originals. That's what I was trying to think of. That's what Steven Sagaball likes. I've never heard Kringle either, but I recognize the taste. I don't think it has much to do with the actual solution. Hold on. Wait, like is that... Huh. Alright, I'm thinking... I'm thinking it's kind of like a twosome, where maybe we're looking for the square root of some number, and if we've seen that square root, then we can increment that streak or something like that, and then we iterate through. I'm trying to explain myself a little bit better. Cadbury eggs are intense. Oh, I like Cadbury eggs, but I don't know if they're top 10, man. Cadbury eggs used to be so good, but now they're really, really sweet to me. Hey, I've been noticing this. Pain music, thank you very much for the follow. I've been noticing that as I get older, things that I used to really, really, really like are just too sweet for me now, man. I don't know if it's because your taste buds slow down or something over time and your body adjusts as it gets older, or maybe the formula has changed. I'm not sure. Like, alright, I used to really love Gushers. I don't really eat them that much anymore. I like this thing called Fruit Pastels. I just ate a whole big ass bag. These things, man. Round trees. These things are real good. Maybe top 10 candies for me, man. Cake frosting straight from the can. That's gross. Disgusting. Alright. Anyways, here's what I'm thinking for this problem. We have some type of map that maps a number to a number, and it's basically gonna be a number to length of streak or something. So it will look like this. First thing I look at 4, I find the square root of 4, which is 2, and I'm looking previously to see what if there is the 2 that I've seen, and then I'll increment that streak. So there is no 2, so then that means I put 4 and it has a streak of 1, and I go to 3, square root of 3, nothing, not there, but I still put 3 and it appears the length is 1. 6, square root of 6, there's nothing there, but the actual 6 I can say the length is 1. And then 16, so the square root of 16 is 4. We see we already have a 4 and it's length 1, so we'll put 16 in here and we'll say it's length 2. Then we go 8, square root of 8, who cares, nobody knows, but then we put 8 and 1. And then now I'm stuck. Oh, after you sort the thing, you can... So maybe we can sort from the beginning, because it seems it doesn't even matter what the thing is. So my first step would be to sort this thing, and then I'll apply this logic to it, and I think it will be alright, you know? So should I just... should I just do that? This code is so cool, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, don't you worry. I think this is how we can do it. Someone brought me Pop-Tarts the other day. I looked at the box and saw 70 grams of carbs and 30 grams of sugar. Yeah, that's what I see these days when I look at stuff, man. I try not to even, like, I used to drink so much soda, man. I still drink a decent amount, but I'll just share a can with my wife if I were to have a soda. I might have like 3 sodas a week these days, maybe. Do you want another child? I have so many children, it seems like, man. I have a lot of people I'm responsible for, even if they're not my biological offspring, you know. Let me say about well, man, I'm saying that about I have a younger brother who's basically like, he's not my child, right? But I'm old enough where maybe I could have been his dad. My younger brother, like 20 years old. I have a stepchild. I have all of you people. Sometimes I feel like a father figure to some of y'all. I'm not even lying, man. Like, man, I've watched so many of you go through school. I'm not even saying that as a joke. I'm not that old. I'm like almost 40. But lots of people came onto this stream as like a freshman in college or a high schooler or something. And I've been streaming for like almost 5 years. So I've seen these people go through all of college, man, and graduate and get jobs and whatnot. So it's like crazy. Kind of. And then I never see you guys again, some of you. Some of you guys just go on with your lives and never come back, you know. Alright, here we go. So how do I get a square root of a number? Can I do that? Can I do that, man? So I'm looking up in my map. And if there's something there, then we increase the streak. Anyways, it lets me change my name to Steven Sagiball. Should I do it? It's up to you, man. I think if you change it, you run the risk of being banned again. Because clearly it was enough for somebody to report your name once, right? But does banned matter? Does it? I don't know. I can't reply to your whisper since I haven't verified my Twitch account. Hey, LeetWhale, you running some unverified account, man? Oh wait, I forget to put this is kind of bootleg, man. Maybe here I'll just put a continue. And then here I'll just insert. Oh, if there is nothing, return -1. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna send that. Not bad, not bad. Although I got stumped for a couple minutes thinking about the problem. But I think it's because I forgot that you could sort, maybe? I don't know. So hard of a question. It's not hard once you learn some of the fundamental techniques. This is basically similar to a twosome technique. One of the very first problems most people do in LeetCode. There are techniques to having a favorite candy. I don't know, man. I like a certain type of candy, I'd say, but it's hard. I don't even know what I like. I like marshmallowy things, like Rice Krispie stuff. Have you tried Spring Fling cake? I don't know what that is. The only thing that I know about this candy discussion is clearly we need this website, because there's so many candies and snacks or whatever that I have no idea existed, that if I saw it, I would try it, man. I just need like a database of candies, to look through, where everybody has their own taste and everyone can upload what they like. And then you can just spend your day browsing candy and just buying candy and browsing candy and eating candy. Anyways, tier maker create candy. Yeah, but this only has American candy. I'm trying to talk about international candies, man. I'm trying to talk about candies that you'd never know existed unless you went to that country. Mexican candy is weird. Hey, somebody just said in chat, I forget who said it, but some Mexican candy was their top. Alright, from these candies, which one is the best? Is it easy? Is it an easy choice? Ooh. They don't even have the chewy sweet tarts or spree. Oh, these are good. These are these S tier or A tier? I don't know. Fun Dip? Fun Dip is like B tier. My friend from UK mailed me some candy once saying it tastes like puke. What are you talking about, man? I love UK candy. I love Swedish Fish, Reese's Pieces, and some more. Those are the big things. Alright, let me see. Jelly beans, mostly whack. These things, probably the worst. Like, it's just a dot of sugar, man. These things are pretty good. Pop Rocks. Gushers. S tier or A tier? If Gushers is A tier, then what is S tier, man? You end up eating paper because they don't peel off nicely. Yeah. Sour Patch Kids, alright. I don't know if they're they're like B tier. Nah, I prefer Sour Patch Kids over Fun Dip. Snickers, S tier. Easy S tier. Gushers get stuck in the teeth. Yeah, they do. 100 grand? I guess man, maybe I gotta bring these down. Make some room. Hey, are there more candies popping up as I drag them on there? I swear. Oh, no, they're going away. I swear, like, as soon as I drag one on, another one pops up, man. Also, those fruit wraps that you wrap up, put on lollipop. Oh, fruit roll-ups are good too, man. Anyways, I'm not doing a whole ass candy list right now. Candy corn D tier. I like candy corn, but I don't know if I would say it's D tier though. Just basis that, man. There's so many candies on that list, man. They're talking about top 50 candies. Anyways, wait for the website. Maybe I try and just vibe code that whole site in one shot and just put it up there and see what's up, you know? Jawbreakers are fun until about an hour in. No. Jawbreakers, I like to eat. I like to break my jaw eating them. It feels real good when you crack it open. Alright, we got 1 hour left, man. I should be doing LeetCode problems. But we're talking about candy, man. Captain Crunch Pain? Captain Crunch Pain? What? Yeah, Steven Sagaball, we know. We know what you like to do. You don't have to tell us. Alright. Should we do one more Leet Rooms and call it? Or who cares? Should I just do one of these problems? I didn't even do this one. Should I try the hard one? 66%. That means I have a chance. Cuts the roof of your mouth? Oh, Captain Crunch. I think I do remember things like that, man. Hey, I have an idea. What? Wait. I'm gonna ask Claude. I'm gonna put it into deep research mode. I'm gonna be like, I want you to research all over the internet, all over the world, the top 10 best candies that ever existed. And I'm not talking about the top 10 most popular candies. I'm talking about the most tastiest candies to have ever been invented. You need to look at all corners of the internet, not just the English-speaking world. Alright, I'm going to send it to do a little research. And then we'll go back to LeetCode. Oh, water. Streamering, thank you very much for the hydrate. Snicker really, yeah, I think Snickers is S tier, 100%. A good, fresh Snickers bar. It doesn't get much better than that. Cheers. Kit Kat, I don't know. Kit Kat is alright. Oh, it's doing big global candy research. Oh, I love that distinction it says. Simon Square is going to consume enough water to dry out a rainforest. No, man. Come on now. Sounds so serious. What? The small square Snickers taste the best? I love the vein on the Snickers bar. What kind of Snickers bars are you eating, droll mess? Got veins on them? What? Anyways. Let me read this problem. A farmer has a rectangular grid of land with M rows and N columns that can be divided into unit cells. Each cell is either fertile or barren. All cells outside the grid are considered barren. A pyramidal plot of land can be defined as a set of cells with the following criteria. The number of cells in the set has to be greater than 1, and all cells must be fertile. The apex of a pyramid is the topmost cell of the pyramid. The height of the pyramid is the number of rows it covers. Let's say let RC be the apex of the pyramid and its height be h. Then the plot comprises of cells ij where r less than or equal to I less than or equal to r plus h minus 1 and whatever this means. An inverse pyramidal plot of land can be defined as a set of cells with similar criteria. The number of cells in the set has to be greater than or equal to 1, and all cells must be fertile. The apex of an inverse pyramid is the bottommost cell of the inverse pyramid. The height of an inverse pyramid is the number of rows it covers. Blah blah blah. Some examples of a valid and invalid pyramidal and inverse pyramidal plots are shown below. Black cells indicate fertile cells. Greater than 1. Okay, valid, invalid, invalid, valid. Huh. So, can I do this? Who's my favorite Pokemon? It's Magikarp. Easy question. Is that how you spell his name? Magikarp? It's still researching. What are they talking about, man? So it just has to be like a dang pyramid shape. Some kind of I'm not sure how to do this. How do you find these pyramidal plots? Let me think. I am unsure of how to even approach this, but it feels like it should be within my abilities, this problem. Dang, it's still... Oh! It's ready. Are you guys ready for the top 10 candies across the world? The most delicious candies ever created from around the world. Man, where's the list? All I see is a bunch of words, man. Jeez. Just give me the list. Alright. Japan's Nama chocolate. Royce's Nama chocolate from Hokkaido. Should I buy some right now? Dang, $200? I gotta try it. I mean, people spend hundreds of dollars on a steak. What's the difference? This is like a chocolate steak. It's like a chocolate filet mignon, man. I don't see the problem. Just plain chocolate? No, man. It's luxurious Nama chocolates. Alright, I'm gonna add that to my list of things I gotta try. Belgian pralines? What is this? Knee house. Oh, these things? Man. I don't know about that. What is this? That's a person. Alright, Belgian or Brazilian what? Oh, I've had these, man. These are good. I think they're good. Turkish delights, gross. Oh, Mexico's mazapan. Somebody said this earlier. Somebody said this one, man. Japanese gummies with fruit candy. I gotta check this list out. Oh, I've tried these. These are alright, man. Not trusting this list? Yeah. No, these gummies are good. I don't know if they're top 10 best in the world, though. Anyways. I'm gonna try out something one day, maybe. Alright. Fertile pyramids, man. I'm unsure. So if I go to a cell, alright, maybe I should look for all the regular pyramids first. Maybe I can. Oh man, how many grids? 10 to the 5th. I don't know. I don't know what to do. If I start at the tip, then I have to look down and left, down and right, and down. And those 3 also have to be set. It's some type of DP, right? And then for those below it, all the things to the down, left has to also be set, you know? So maybe for each cell I just remember if the 3 below it are also set. And then so if you just check the 3 below it and they're set, I can't think of how to do this one, but it feels like it's within range. Look down, 3, 3, 3. Alright, I'm gonna try something out, man. So first I'll just look for one type of pyramid. And then maybe we can write a similar algorithm to find the inverse pyramids. I just noticed that LeetCode added new tags to problems. This one has senior staff as a tag. It's crazy. Where's the tags at? I don't see any tags. Oh, topics. Oh, do I want to look at topics? Sure. Senior staff. I mean, I was trying DP. Do senior staff engineers even get algorithm interviews? Seems strange. Senior staff is at Google L7. I can't imagine an L7 giving an algorithm interview. Alright, so cost Thub, what's happened? Welcome, welcome. Can I not message on YouTube? You just messaged on YouTube. What's happening, man? What do you mean? All right, so longest square streak in an array has senior as a topic. Man, what are they doing at LeetCode? Why would that be a senior problem? Or, I mean, I feel that doesn't mean much, right? It's just like a useless topic because, I mean, which company, a senior at a company is so different across the different companies, you know? Anyways, how are we gonna do this DP? Say if we go out of bounds, it's 0. And then alright, I'm gonna try it. I think I got it. No, I don't know if I got it, but I'm gonna try something, man. So if we go out of bounds, it's 0. 100% we return 0. Hey Blink, how you doing, man? Did you hate LeetCode at any point of your life? Yeah, I did. Well, the UI doesn't update. Yeah, the UI, it doesn't show up on my screen, but I still see your messages, man. Don't you worry. All right. I'd say in the beginning, I hated LeetCode, but I also liked it at the same time because I thought, you know, LeetCode sounds like the easiest way for me to get a big time job. That's why I liked it, because it gave me a chance when I didn't think I had a chance otherwise. Because I told myself if I can get good at LeetCode, I can get hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's very motivating. Money is the motivation, yes. But when I actually started to study LeetCode, I was not feeling it because it felt a bit overwhelming to know all these things. And then to read a problem and not to like even know what to do for a problem and just be completely lost. That was very demoralizing. So it sucked in the beginning, man. But once I developed a good foundation of most of the common algorithms, it became fun. It became a little bit fun, at least. Kind of like a very complex video game. Money was never the motivation for me. Yeah, I'd say to get to Don't Defense's level. Don't Defense is like a dang, I don't know what your rank is, but he's a dang grandmaster in my eyes. I think you gotta have more motivation than just money. Money, I'd say, is my major motivation. Need type race? Oh man. Alright, we'll do one type racer. I'm grandmaster in everyone's eyes because I am a grandmaster. Yeah, that's what I'm saying then. Everybody knows now that you're a grandmaster. I wasn't sure what the ranks were, man. Because one time I hyped you up like that, and then you tried to come back and say, "Oh, I'm not like that much of a grandmaster," and you're just trying to be humble. But now, we all know you're the legit grandmaster, man. And that's not even a joke. Don't Defense is really good, man. Yeah, maybe I called you a legendary grandmaster by mistake. Yeah, Don't Defense is a legit grandmaster. Heard girls is strong motivation? What are you talking about, man? Do you also do the same thing, practice LeetCode 150? No, LeetCode wasn't around back then. I did something called Educative IO, which is basically the same. Like LeetCode's lists, Educative IO, same thing. Blind 75, same thing. They're all the same, man. Yeah, for real. We got GM in the chat. We got lots of high level people in this chat, man. We got yeah, we got real crazy people. Do you get more girls for being good at LeetCode? I'm sure you'll get more girls for being good at LeetCode than not being good at LeetCode if everything else in the lives are equal for that comparison. I'm almost certain you will, but what do I know? I'm not so good kind of started actually going for solving these problems. Celtic Silkwing, what's happening? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not too good either, but I enjoy trying to figure out the challenge. And I know to get good you have to push yourself. You have to push yourself to solve problems that make you feel uncomfortable, you know? But I don't like to do that. I like to just solve the problems that make me feel nice and warm and cozy on the inside. Like, this one doesn't make me feel nice and warm and cozy, man. This one makes me think a little bit. But I think I have some thoughts. I think I have some thoughts that could solve it. I don't know. Like, I understand C++ up to advanced topics like templates and stuff. I have zero idea on algorithms. We need to feel warm and cozy by doing some Clash of Code. I don't know. Cozy for a girl? Nah. Why does cozy have to be for girls, man? Don't you like being cozy in bed when you go to sleep at night? Or when you're trying to chill? Anyways. So, if we go out of bounds, return 0. But then, where do we go from? We have to go down to the right. For every cell, we go down. So the directions, let me make my DIRs. I want to go down and left, which should be -1, -1. I want to go down and straight, and I want to go down and right. So this is for a regular. I'm trying to solve for a regular thing first, and then I'll also apply the same algorithm, but inversed. Educative IO, what's this? It used to be it was called Grokking the Coding Interview on Educative or Design Gurus or whatever, man. It's like the same thing. This is what it is. Sorry, I gave a crazy ass long link there. You did in Python? No, I did C++. Alright. So down. Alright, so for every dir, in dirs, we go that. And then we gotta do something. I'm not sure what we gotta do yet, but I know we gotta visit those cells, and then somehow we got to figure out something, you know. We got to figure out something. Not sure yet. Why pick C++? Was your end goal competitive programming? I like C++ better. I picked C++ because I wanted to work in infrastructure and I wanted to work in C++. So that's why I chose it. I never did C++ before LeetCode, but I've always wanted to do it. I mean, HFT? No, not HFT. At some point I thought I wanted HFT, but after working for a few years, I don't think I want HFT. What cool projects did you do at your big corp job? What cool projects? I thought they were all kind of cool in some ways until they were boring. But I guess I worked on a service or / library. So we had this thing that was offered both as a service that you could talk to with your service, and it was also a library that you could link into your binary and use it locally. So we built this thing and the whole company needed to integrate with us. So I thought that was pretty cool because I think it's pretty rare that you get an opportunity like that, to have to build something that is company-wide at a company that is planet scale already, you know. So it was pretty challenging and lots of people worked on this project. What did it do? It was a policy and regulation thing. So the EU had some new policies coming about, and Google was in scope for that policy, and Google had to be compliant, and non-compliance would mean a fine that is a percentage of Google's global revenue. GDPR, no, it was DMA. But we're also doing some GDPR stuff as well. And then there's some new GDPR stuff coming out soon, that may or may not happen. Like, I think they're trying to audit the big tech companies' GDPR policies and stuff to see if they're doing it properly. But I'm not there anymore, so I don't know what's going on with that. Do infra people test your C++ skills? They did not test my C++ skills specifically, but I did have to ramp up on C++ once I got the job. And C++ was heavily used. How deep? You should know the language to be actually good at problem solving. I always see people need to know basis. What kind of, for LeetCode problem solving, you don't need to know the language that good, I think, because you're just using a subset of the language, basically. You don't really need to do any of the advanced things in C++ for LeetCode. So, but for the job, I don't like, if you're joining as like a junior or mid-level, I don't think they expect you to be crazy at that language, you know. Man, can I do this problem? I think I can, but I don't know if I have the energy to do it. So I get the new directions, I go down, and I need to like bubble up, right? But then what do I need to return a 1 only if all the rows below it are also 1. Yeah? No. So, yeah. So if these all return 1, then I should return something. Man, I don't know. If I'm here, I get called by this, I need to return 1 because none of these, like these aren't all set. So that would return 1, that would return 1, return 1. Man, I don't think I can do this problem. Let me read some hints. Can you calculate the maximum height of the pyramid for which is the apex? I don't know. How will the values at DP R+1 see to the bottom left and the bottom right help in determining the value of DP RC? This is what I'm trying to think of, man. But I can't think of the relation there, you know? Is there a relation between the number of pyramids for which it serves as the apex? I don't know, man. This problem is too hard for me. Anyways. Nobody did it. Leet Whale, you didn't do it, man. I gotta look in somebody's solution. I was too lazy. That's how I'm feeling right now, Leet Whale. Stack. Short DP. Simple DP. Yeah. Oh, maybe I use the height instead. I was thinking of like counting each cell, but maybe I use the heights and then I can calculate how many cells in the heights. But I'm still too lazy to solve it. I don't know, man. I kind of just want to play Word Bomb and call it a night. I'm not gonna lie. Should we do that real quick? Wait, did we do the second type racer? Yo, you're right. Did we? I don't think we did, man. $22.40? What does that mean? One-legged chicken. What's up? All right, let's do it. Yeah, it's not on the leaderboard. That means we didn't do it. All right, late type racer that I forgot to send. All right, first race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. All right. One dang, don't defense. You're so fast these days, man. and super consistent in your speed. You're like always within like a 2% margin of error or whatever for your speed, man. It's crazy. How are you so consistent? You've done 846 races. You must have done more on like another account, man. He's just good, yeah. Alright, you ready? This is a championship round. Oof, dang, look at that. Super close. Don't defense with the 110. Still with the 106, and I'm with the 103. Jeez. I was a bit fast because I knew the lyrics. Yeah, I knew the lyrics too, but still made typos. Clistar with 87. Alright, don't defense 110. Dang, is that a back-to-back? No, Andrew J. Barth won that other one. Oh, wrong leaderboards. Type Racer. Oh, hey, is this calculation right, man? I guess. No Condom Chris. Hey, I hope No Condom Chris is doing all right. I haven't seen him in a long time. All right. What we're gonna do? I also hope he's so happy he will never join a Type Racer again. Yeah, I hope he's happy. I don't know what to do, guys. My brain juice is real low. Should we play bomb game? Bomb party? Yeah. What's the dang bomb game? Bomb JKLM. Alright, here we go. Bomb party. Because I don't feel like solving algorithms right now. Alright, I'll do a couple bomb parties. I'll play if you add bomb party leaderboard. Maybe. Oh geez. We have to click join game immediately because it doesn't give you much time. Bomb game, bomb game. Alright, here's how it goes. Alright, this is just the warm-up, don't you worry. You gotta type a word that has TE in there like that. That's how the game goes. Oh, that's shit. That's my turn, man. Come on. Alright, this is just the warm-up, though. SIE. That's hard. RC. That's also hard. Oh, shiz. What's happened? Didn't click the link in time. Yeah, we'll do another one. It always happens because it just starts the game so fast. Man, these are some hard ones. Hey, how do you know when the bomb blows up? Because sometimes I feel like it doesn't blow up for so long. DEF, that's a word? EF. Oh, Eti. Yeti? Yeti works. You type the same thing. Alright, I got 1 life left. Ibi. Oh no. Oh no. IBI? I don't know anything. What the hell has an IBI in it? Alright, that was just a warm-up. This is the real game now. So you gotta join, you gotta click join before 4 seconds or whatever. So, alright, here we go, here we go. Oh dang, that's me. That's me. Dang, Clistar missed it. Dang. I love this game, man. I don't know why I like it so much. Sometimes it's hard. NM. NM. Oh shit. NM. It's so hard. Hop. Hey, shiz, you got such a difficult one, man. SS. Dang, typos, man. All right. This is how we're spending our day. Doing the bomb game, man. And then, alright, so you have these letters here. I think if you hit all the letters, I forget what happens, but that's what you should probably try and do if you can. Dang, that's a hard one. Easy. Oh, Jesus. Come on. No, easy. What the hell has a IZI in it? Who knows? This feels so random. I lost at 2. That next person also didn't solve. Oh, dang. Wait. TTI? Jeez. About to blow up. OLU. Jesus Christ. Alright, this game's hard, man. Should we do one more? Let's see. Is Whale gonna win again? OLU? That's what words with. Man, I don't know. What the fuck? Volume. Dang. Dang, Whale won again? Alright, quick. Join. 10 seconds to join if you want to do it one more time. I'll do one more game, man, and then that's it. Alright, get in here if you want to join this bomb party, man. It's too late. That's it. That's the end. Click star, you're up. Alright, I'm trying to win this time, man. Jesus. Uso. Oh, dang. Jeez. Not a good start. Hey, at least Whale didn't get that one. Hey, these are so hard. It's not usually this hard. Gnocchi. Cyborg. Dang, that was a good one. OPH. Jesus Christ. Do you get more points for longer words? I'm not sure, man. I don't really think about points. I just think about trying to survive. I think if you can use all the letters in the alphabet at least once, you get another life. But I'm not sure if that's true because I've never gotten all the letters. Alright, we're all still alive, man. Hey, what the hell just happened? I just got disconnected. That was close. Dang. R.I.P. pen. Brain went straight to Spanish. Uh-oh. Ren. Civ. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, we can't let Whale win 3 times in a row, man. We gotta make sure Whale doesn't win. I need FLMQ. I need JLM. No, I'm trying to hit a J word. Well. Oh dang, shiz is out with OLED. KO. KO. Uh-oh. JQVY, that's what I need to use. There goes one more, man. It's just the three of us. Wait. Is it working? Am I disconnected? What's going on there? IAN? Is the game broken? Oot. Roots. Alright, me and Whale, man. Real quick. Oh, I can't believe Whale won again, man. Hey, that's it. That's it. We're done. Why did I die so fast? I don't know. I have no idea how the bomb works and why it explodes when it does. Sometimes it's like you don't get a split second, man. ABCH chat, crazy. Was it crazy? Bomb is on a timer like hot potato. Yeah, but there's like no timer to look at. I don't know when it's gonna blow up. ABCH chat, thank you very much for the follow. Alright guys, I don't know if I can do it anymore, man. I think I gotta go. We made it this far. Cyber Noipi, thank you very much for the follow. Hydrate. Hey, thank you very much for the hydrate. Need you, man. I've been streaming like 2 times a day, man. I'll be on tomorrow, 10 a.m. doing vibe coding. I think I'm getting a lot closer with my type racer, man. So can't wait. 10 a.m. Eastern time. Yes, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern time on weekdays. That's when I stream. You can always find my schedule on my website. So next stream will be 10 a.m. Thursday, then Friday 10 a.m., then Saturday 7 p.m. for the LeetCode contest. I don't know if I'll take the contest, but I'll stream for the contest day. And that's it, man. You can see all my upcoming streams. I basically stream every day except Sunday for now. And alright, I think I'm gonna end a little bit early because I haven't even been doing LeetCode or anything, man. So hey, no one's doing LeetCode these days. No one streams it anymore, man. So we gotta try and get more people back into it. Python style keyboard? What do you mean by that? Alright, let's pick somebody to raid. I like to raid newer people. But sometimes it's challenging to find somebody. Vibe coding. Is this guy on? He's not on. Howling fans do LeetCode. Yeah. Howling is not on right now though. But yeah, he's on the website. Yeah, Howler streams so late. Man, the last time he streamed was like 2 weeks ago. What's up with that? Chat GPT code? What? Twitchbot 4000. How you doing? Yeah, I guess people just use whatever to do stuff. Trying to get out of a programming rut. Maybe I don't even rate anyone, man. None of the usuals are on. He streamed like yesterday? Wait, how come he didn't update? Maybe he changed his username or something? Dog profile guy. I don't know which is a dog profile. This guy making a board game in C++. All right.
Okay, so if I reinitialize the whole pile.
All right, he's talking. That's good. Yeah, we do C++ here, and we like board games here, I guess. Alright, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I'll be on tomorrow, 10 a.m., and I'm not going to be doing LeetCode. I'm going to be doing some vibe coding. Let's go in this guy's game. It looks like he's making a Settlers of Catan type board, man. I'm looking at his stream. But anyways, let's go in there and say nice things about his game and be nice and all that stuff. Leet Whale, One-Legged Chicken, Cyber Noipi, Adios amigos, ABCH Chat. Thank you very much for tuning in, and sorry you joined as I'm ending, but maybe I'll see you again sometime. Homeboy Penji, adios. Chandu, Shiz. Have a good night, everybody. See you next time. Everybody from YouTube, if anyone's on YouTube, see you next time. Everybody else, don't defense. Have a good night. Ardento, see you later. Code Tutor, adios, amigo. TV Josh, see you later. A Blink, goodbye. Everybody, have a good night.